What does it mean to be a bookkeeper in 2025? The first thing you have to understand about bookkeeping is that it is a recession-proof business because new businesses are being created every day. Bookkeepers will always be in demand. And the best part is you don't need a fancy degree, fancy website, or even an office to get started in bookkeeping. You just need to learn the skill set, be consistent, and learn how to build relationships with business owners to really grow a successful bookkeeping business. So, what does it actually mean to be a new bookkeeper in 2025? The short answer is new bookkeepers are an important teammate for businesses that need help organizing their finances and money. And new bookkeepers can give business owners clarity over their numbers and clarity over the financial health of their clients' business. And the best part about getting into bookkeeping today is that bookkeeping is no longer about tracking numbers on pen and paper or spending 40 plus hours trapped in spreadsheets. Today, new bookkeepers are leveraging software to do the majority of the work for us. We just have to set up the right bookkeeping system for a client or our clients, analyze the data, and communicate it back to them. Hey, my name is Noemi Aguilar, and I own a six-figure virtual bookkeeping business working only about 20 hours a week. And I've mentored over 500 mamas on how to do the same within my Mom Accounts Bookkeeping Mentorship Program. So if you're new to bookkeeping, especially my mamas out there, this video is your step-by-step guide on how to start a bookkeeping business from zero, even if you have no experience. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get your first client. And I'll also share access to my free training with you, which breaks down my exact blueprint on how to scale a six-figure bookkeeping business the right way in 2025. So let's get right into it. The first step you have to take to build a bookkeeping business is you have to learn the language and terminology of bookkeeping. And you don't have to get an accounting degree or go to college for this. In fact, you can just go onto YouTube, do a little bit of Google search with these keywords, search up Accounting 101, bookkeeping terminology, and how to read a financial statement, or even look for some free QuickBooks training. By going straight to the source, you will be able to find free YouTube videos, courses, and resources that will teach you how to understand the bookkeeping basics, like what belongs on the profit and loss sheet versus the balance sheet, which is super important to know when you are doing bookkeeping. Now, here's a friendly warning, mamas, okay? Do not get stuck in the consumption phase of just watching a bunch of videos and doing nothing with it. Learning is going to be about 20% of it, but the application is going to be 80% on how to become a successful business owner and a bookkeeper today. Do not go down that rabbit hole of just watching endless YouTube. And moms are already doing bookkeeping. Mamas, do you want to know something funny? You are already the bookkeeper for your home. Your paychecks are the same thing as revenue or money coming into your household. Your bills and groceries are the same thing as expenses or money going out of your household. And what's left at the end of the month is your cash flow or money that you can use for the following month. So if you can run a simple home budget, you can learn bookkeeping. We just use different words and a simple software for bookkeepers to track all of this. Now, here's how to turn your budgeting skill into an actual real skill that's going to make you money. You're going to create an account on a bookkeeping software like QuickBooks and treat your household budget like if it was a small business. You're going to open the software and practice with your own numbers. And then you're going to follow this bookkeeping cycle every single month. You're going to import your transactions, categorize each one of them, reconcile to match the bank, review the results, spit out reports, making a simple P&L and balance sheet, which are your financial statements. And if you do this consistently, you're going to discover what I call the bookkeeping cycle. This is where bookkeeping will finally click for you and make sense because you repeat the same actions over and over again every single month. This is a rhythm that is going to build your confidence. And after doing bookkeeping for your own household first, you're going to master your skills to be able to go find your own clients to do it for. So how do we start going from zero to your first client? Here's a simple, real path to getting your first bookkeeping client. Number one, start with your warm connections first. They already know, like, and trust you. This can be your family, your friends, your church community, or people you already have done business with before. Your hairstylist, nail technician, your local esthetician. If money is tight, you can even offer a tiny starter project, maybe for free or a trade of services, to feel what it's like working with a real business and to earn your first testimonial. And mamas, it's okay to start small. You work with those mom and pop shops, right? They're the ones who need the most help. And every business's books are going to look a little different. And the truth is, nothing fully clicks until you actually do bookkeeping for someone. So don't stay stuck in just the learning or planning phase of your business. Focus on landing that first client. Number two, use the mindset to keep you moving. You're not doing a side hustle. You are becoming a business owner. Every business owner needs to pay the price of getting their no reps in, something I learned from my business coach. And hearing no is normal and a small price we pay at the beginning. But when someone says no, just tell yourself, this was not my right client. And you keep it going, mamas. I need you to work on that shift, okay? I tell my mamas in my bookkeeping mentorship, you are just 10 no's away from your first yes. You'll be like, Mommy, 10 no's before I get a yes? But those are your no reps, mamas. Those you want to get used to hearing no. Keep it going. Don't stay stuck. Don't feel discouraged. And number three, for those of you who want to build a local bookkeeping business versus being virtual, here's a strategy to get local clients by leading with value. Target new small business owners who just started and know that they need to be organized but do not know how. Remember, every business files a tax return at the end of the year, so they need clean numbers all year long. Bookkeeping is relationship first and very word of mouth. So instead of just going in person and handing out business cards, something you can do to lead with value is bring a simple one-page pamphlet, something like 5 numbers every business owner should know monthly, and show them how you can help track these numbers. These numbers are going to be consisting of the total income, money that comes in, the total expenses, money that is going out, and the overhead number, what they need to run their business. They also need to know their cash on hand target. What is that amount of money they need to have for their business to keep moving? Very important for them to be aware of the sales tax and payroll reminders if they are using this in their business. And you can hand these out in places where business owners hang out, like farmers market, holiday pop-ups, downtown business associations, or even online Facebook groups. One of our moms in the community set up a small Q&A table at a local pop-up market with a sign that said, "Ask a bookkeeper." And she wasn't even selling her bookkeeping services. She was just answering people's questions. By the end, she had given out a few business cards, booked a couple of meetings, and turned them into paying clients simply by helping first and building relationships. Now, whether you're getting virtual or local clients, here are some simple openers that work anywhere to start conversations with potential clients. Your starter questions: does tax season stress you out? And if they say yes, you can say something like, I help business owners get their numbers organized each month, so tax time isn't scary. Want me to show you the 5 numbers to track so you're never guessing? Or if you can send a Facebook or Instagram message or even emails to your local businesses, you can start off by saying something like this. Hey, I'm a bookkeeper and I help small businesses organize their finances and track their monthly numbers, so tax time isn't stressful. Do you know your total income, your total expenses, and your overhead number from last month? If not, I can set that up for you so you can always know what's coming and keep track of your finances more efficiently. So, how do we sell the bookkeeping services? So, now that you have some strategies to get your first bookkeeping client, let's look at how to actually sell bookkeeping services. Keep it simple and educate first. Now, a lot of business owners don't really know what bookkeeping is. They just think it's taxes. And they think that once they go do their taxes with their tax preparer, that is where they're going to do their bookkeeping. But that is the wrong way to do it. And that is your chance to educate and show business owners why bookkeepers matter every single month and not why they need it only during tax season. Emphasize on compliance. Huge reason that they need you. Payroll filings, sales tax filings, annual reports, coordinating clean books with their tax preparer. You can also even use my 3 no sales framework to close potential clients. Ask a potential client these 3 questions. Do you know what you spent last month? Do you know your overhead number each month? Do you know your total monthly income? If they say no to any of these, connect the dots for them and emphasize on why they really need to hire you. Now, you can always reply with, if you don't know these numbers, you don't really have control of the business. That's where I come in, so you can keep your numbers organized and have more control over your business finances and business growth. And at the end of the day, if you want to close your first bookkeeping client fast, start with your warm connections first. Start small and get real books experience under your fingers and let value plus relationships do the selling for you. And just focus on getting that first client, even if you don't have years of experience, because that first client will change everything for you and will give you the confidence to master the skill of bookkeeping. Finally, here's my biggest advice to new bookkeepers in 2025. Ditch the pen, ditch the paper, and those Excel sheets. We are living in 2025. Use modern software and simple automations to run your business and save hours of your time. AI is a tool that helps us be more efficient as bookkeepers. We're not getting replaced by AI. That is exactly how I've been able to build my 6-figure bookkeeping business while working about 20 hours a week by leveraging the right tools and using AI to help me work smarter and not harder. Also, set the tone for how you want to work from day one. In my mentorship, some women run fully virtual online bookkeeping firms, others prefer in-person offices. Both models work. You're the business owner, so you can set that expectation with your clients upfront from the beginning based on your goals and your lifestyle. Finally, be a walking billboard for your business 24/7 everywhere you go. Don't be afraid to talk about what you do at the nail salon, at family parties, or even in the school pickup line. I start real conversations with business owners everywhere. And those chats turn into opportunities because I am unapologetic about sharing my work and my businesses. So do the same. Talk about your business every chance you get and proudly talk about your business. Because bookkeeping is relationship first and very word of mouth. Once you are building that, I promise you, clients land on your lap. So you are always one conversation, one connection away from another bookkeeping client. Now, mamas, I wholeheartedly believe that virtual bookkeeping is one of the best skills moms can learn to start working from home and replace their income without needing a degree, fancy certification, or any kind of experience. And after building my own 6-figure bookkeeping business and mentoring over 500 mamas on how to do the same within my Mom Accounts Bookkeepers Mentorship Program, I have made a free video training showing you the exact roadmap moms with zero experience are using to start flexible bookkeeping businesses from scratch, even while working the 9 to 5. So if you're ready to land your first bookkeeping client and start building real income, click in the link in the description of this video or in my bio and let me show you how easy it is to start your bookkeeping journey. Excited to see you there.